Hey guys, EBPMAN here, and today we're going to take a look at a very affordable projector that's going to give you awesome viewing quality and an awesome movie experience. Let's get right to it. Now, just over a week ago, we reviewed the VAVA Ultra Short Throw Projector. 4K projector, absolutely gorgeous, 150-inch screen. And we've also reviewed projectors like from Xiaomi. We're also going to be getting one from LG as well to review on the channel. And what I've gotten on the comment areas is, the cost. The cost of these higher-end projectors are pretty high. So are there more affordable options? Something that you can take with you from one house to another, or if you want to project on your wall, it could be something that you can use in a room instead of having a TV. So today I wanted to share with you the PIQS Q1. So this is a projector that has great specs, has Android built in, and it actually has a really good image. So let's take a look at the specs. We'll take it into our media center for testing, and we'll see what kind of image quality we're going to get. We're also going to test this like on a Nintendo DS, as well as a PlayStation, so you can see the latency. So we will do a latency test as well. So let's get right to it.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the little bell icon to get notified when new videos become available.
Now, before going into our media center, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the specs so you can see what you're getting into. So this is model Q1, and it's called the Virtual Touch Projector, and it has Android built in. And that means that you have access to the entire Android ecosystem when it comes to apps. So you're going to be able to install Netflix, Amazon Prime. If you're a cord cutter, this is a good solution to have. It has a quad-core CPU and a GPU, 32 gigs of memory, and notice the resolution. It's a 1280 by 800. Now, immediately, this may turn some of you off because you're saying, oh, we want 4K, we want 4K. But remember, 4K comes with a price. So if you're not willing to spend the big bucks for a 4K projector, but you want something that's going to give you like great video quality, then please watch the video because you'll be pretty impressed with the video quality from this projector. So not 4K, but this is a really good quality projector. I guarantee it, you'll see this. It also has then a lamp life of 30,000 hours. So this is an LED light, and 30,000 hours is years and years and years. This will definitely go beyond anything that you see on the market when it comes to televisions. Wireless streaming support, so it has Wi-Fi built in. You have an HDMI port, USB 2.0, USB 3.0, audio jack, and it has built-in speakers. So like if you go camping and you've seen some of my battery backup solutions, which we're getting more on the channel, you can actually connect this to one of those and then stream. So, it gives you a lot of flexibility depending on the usage that you want. So let's take a look at the unit itself, and then we'll go into our studio to check it out. Now, as you can see here, the projector is super small. I'm just going to put my hand on top of it so you can see. And I don't have ginormous hands, so here's my hand, and you can see right here, I'm right now almost covering the entire projector with my hand from end to end. So again, very small. And as we flip, we'll look at the back first. On the back, very simple implementation. You have a power. You have a power connection that will go on the outside, and the power source, the brick is a larger brick, and that's how they were able to keep the size so small. You'd have USB 2.0 like we mentioned, 3.0 HDMI, and then you have a headphone jack. Cooling system here, and then as I flip this over, you'll notice that it has these 4 feet, right, with more cooling and venting, and then it has the ability to mount this on a tripod. So this gives you a lot of flexibility even in a home or in a camping setting. If we look on the sides, you have this mesh going on each side, and you have this bamboo-like finish, which makes it also look really stylish in my opinion. In the front here, you have some magic going on. So you have here where you have the actual projection is going to come out, but you notice that it has some stuff going on this side. Well, this projector has something that's called auto keystoning. So that means that regardless of the angle, so if you have your projector in an angle like this or like this, it is automatically going to adjust the image for you. And we'll see this when we go into our test area. So once again, you can switch it up, you can switch it down, and it's going to automatically adjust. So that's the projector. It also comes with a wireless remote, and this remote is a rechargeable remote. So you can see it right here, and it's very similar to what you would find on an Amazon Fire Stick or Fire TV. It's similar to what you would find on the NVIDIA Shield. And again, the neat thing about it is that it's completely rechargeable. So let's go into our lab and check it out. So we're in our media testing lab, and first thing that you'll notice is that it's very bright. You've been asking, what do my projectors look like in a lit room? So you can see how much light there is in this room just by looking at my face and everything surrounding me. Now what I'm going to do is put my hand right in front of the camera so that you can see how bright it is. So you can see my hand clearly. But notice how bright this image is. And this is why I was asking you to stick around with this video, because this is 1,000 lumens. This is not 6,000 lumens. This is not 7,000 lumens that you find in some of these higher end projectors. This is 1,000 lumens, and it is very bright. So the next thing we're going to do is kind of take a look at the screen, and I'm using the remote that you see right here, and this is kind of like an air mouse, and you can see as I'm moving this around, you can see how things are going on the screen. And what I wanted to show you is, again, some of the features that you have here. So you have the ability to change the focus, and everything is automatic in this projector. You have keystoning that you can set. You can change your display, so we'll go into this so that you can see how this works. So you can adjust your brightness, your color temperature, your contrast, turn on a screensaver. You can also set if you want to be able to display an image projecting towards the screen, or if this projector is sitting behind the screen. So a lot of options here. You do have also sound. You can modify the sound. You have some advanced settings, which we'll take a look at. And you can see here that you have wireless. You could even turn the system into a hotspot. So if this has the internet source, you can actually share it. You notice you have cursor, you have sound, you have additional apps, you have the remote, and then you have all the focus features. So we'll go ahead and hit back one more time, and we'll hit back one more time. And then here you can see that you have multiple functions. You can mirror, if you'd like, your phone. So you can connect your phone, you can do all those neat features. So let's get straight to testing out the gameplay, and we're going to test out watching videos. Let's get right to it. We have the Nintendo Switch connected to the projector, and you can see how large this image is. Now the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to dim the light so you can see what it would look like in a dark setting. Now, as you can see, we still have a light source, so you can see me, how clear I am. And if I were to put my hand in front of the camera, you're going to see how much of my hand is visible. So this is not absolute darkness, so you can see that it still has a very vivid picture. So what we're going to do now is we're going to show you some of the gameplay, and we're going to put our remote control right in front of the camera as we click on the button so you can see the latency. So let's go ahead and try that. So we're going to press the button on the controller, and what I want you to watch is the control button as well as the character and how they move and how much latency there is. Next, let's try some gameplay so you can see what the experience would be like. Alright, so now I have my NVIDIA Shield connected to the projector. My NVIDIA Shield is pumping out 4K, and the projector is just, I guess, downscaling it, however you would like to look at it, but it's still accepting that image. So I have a 4K input coming into the projector, and you can see what the image quality looks like right here. So the next thing I'm going to do is we're just going to go into YouTube, and we're going to stream some videos and see what the image quality is like. I'm still in the darker setting, so you can still see me, and you can see how light it is. I still have a light source, and this is what the image is like at 1,000 lumens. All right, so let's go ahead and check out one of my videos. This is one I just uploaded yesterday. This is the new Rode Wireless Go combined with the DJI Osmo Pocket. Let's go ahead and try it and see what it looks like. So here you have the image coming across. You saw how fast it loaded. No issues, again, with latency. You can see the overall quality of the image. We'll look at a couple others. I'll put on one of the cartoons that I like looking at so that you can see the overall richness of the colors too in a second. But here you see the images coming across really nicely. No issues. I don't see any issues with synchronizing of the voice with the image on the screen. Everything looks really good. All right, so next what we're seeing here is a trailer to one of the cartoons that I think does such a good job of showing the overall image quality of this projector. So you can see overall, how the reds pop, the oranges are there, the yellows. Look at the blues, absolutely gorgeous. And that's why I was saying that this projector at 1,000 lumens and then at this price point is such a great projector for a home theater setting. It's just absolutely amazing, the performance. Keep in mind, it is not 4K, but again, just look at this quality. Look at how everything pops. All the colors are spot on, and everything is just, I think, great. Let me know what you think in the comment area below about this projector. I think it's a definite buy. So what did you think about the video quality coming from this little guy here? I have to say, I'm pretty amazed, and I hope you are too. Let me know in the comment area below because I'd love to hear from you.